Okay, so today I'll be teaching you how electricians use math in their daily job. And first off, they use math to measure wire size and to measure circuit breakers and fuses. And they use many other ways, but it's complicated and it's complicated formulas. So I'm gonna pull questions straight off the worksheet I made, so follow along. For number one, an overcurrent device, circuit breaker or fuse must be sized no less than 150% of the continuous load. If the load is 80A, the overcurrent device will have to be sized no smaller than blank. So first off, you need to find your percentage, and it says 150, so you need to convert that to a decimal. So 150 converted to a decimal, you always divide that by 100. So 150 divided by 100 is 1.5. Then you need to find your A, and it's 80 as said in the problem. So you do 1.5 times 80A, and it equals to 120. Alright, so for number 3, it's a similar problem. The maximum continuous load on an overcurrent device is limited to 80% of the device rating. If the overcurrent device is rated 50A, what is the maximum continuous load permitted on the overcurrent device? So find your percentage is 80. 80 divided by 100 is 0.8. 0.8 times 50 equals 40. So 40 is your answer. Alright, so here's 1 and 3. For number 1, 150 divided by 100, 1.5. You do your decimal, 1.5 times your A, which is 80, you get 120. For number 3, 80 divided by 100 equals 0.8, because you're converting that to a decimal. You got your decimal, you do 0.8 times 50 equals 40, because 50 is your A. Alright, so for 6 through 8, these are a little different. The formula for these is P equals I squared times your R. So I'll go ahead and read number 6. The total resistance of two 12 AWG conductors 75 feet long is 0.30 ohms, and the current through the circuit is 16A. What is the power loss of the conductors? So first off, you need to find your I. So your I is the A, so it's 16. It tells you right here the circuit is 16A, so that's your I, 16A. So you need to square that. So 16 squared is 256. And you gotta find your R. And remember the R is in the ohms, so 0.30. So you do 16 squared is 256. You multiply 256 times the ohms, which is R. So 256 times 0.30 equals 76.8. So that's for number 6. And then 7 and 8 is the same deal. We'll do number 7. You got the total resistance of two 16 AWG conductors 100 feet long is 0.50 ohms. And the current through the circuit is 20A. What is the power loss of the conductors? So P equals I squared times R. Find your I, which is 20. Find your R, which is 0.50 ohms. It's always ohms for R. So you do 20 squared, which is 400. So 400 times 0.50 ohms equals 200. So number 7 is 200. As you see for number 6, we did 16 squared, dropped it down to 256. You got your R, which is 0.30 ohms. So 256 times 0.30 is 76.8. Number 7, 20 squared, drop it down to 400. 400 times 0.50 ohms equals 200. So those are your answers for 6 and 7. So this is some basic electrician math they use to measure like fuses or circuit breakers. So yeah, there are other more complicated ways they use math, but I decided to teach y'all one of these ways. So yeah, thank you.